What's up, guys? Welcome. I'm trying to get my mic going. If you guys could see, sorry about that. I decided I wanted to stand up today. I feel like got too much energy. I gotta let it out. So I'm gonna stand up today. Welcome to this New Age Wall Street. You guys thought I was gonna say Sunday Stockcast, huh? New Age Wall Street, TGIF live stream, guys. We do this every Friday. We trade live together. We may have some laughs, cries. You may hear a couple cuss words because I lose some trades, but it's all good. It is all good, guys. I think you guys can hear me in the chat room and the Discord as well, guys. Welcome to Friday. I'll tell you what, these weeks are just blending into each other. They're going by so freaking fast. Good morning, everyone. Morning, dude. Nice to see everyone. And I am gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of the damn the light right here, bugging the shit out of me. Oh, I thought this was my. I thought I had my gun on the couch. I was like, damn it, I have the gun on the couch again. Well, let me try shutting off the light. There, is that better? A little bit better. It should get better as the sun comes up right now, guys. Once it gets up in the over the mountain right here, it'll look a lot better. Um, but welcome, guys. We do the TGIF or live stream. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. We got a lot going on today, guys. I'm pretty freaking pumped. So, um, hopefully, the last couple of Fridays have been kind of snooze fest. So, like, we would get all amped up, getting ready to trade and everything, and then it just like we hit a block wall. It wasn't much to do. So hopefully today, we do have some momentum and some follow through on some of our tickers that we play and stuff. So, much better. Cool, dude. I'm sorry, guys. On Sunday when I do the stockcast, it's already dark in here, so I have to have the light. I think what I'm gonna do is get some key lights probably and hang them like behind my desk, and have them behind my desk, and then just put them on my face or something. Anyways, all right. So, announcement things and stuff like that. Um, I have like this thing, dude. I think it's funny. Well, I think it's personally funny. You guys may not think so, but if you're new here, if you guys have been wanting to sign up for a membership, I do Easter egg things like all over my YouTube and like all over my social media stuff and all over my website. Where there's codes all over the place for discounts and memberships. There's even free ones, and no one has found it. And I think it's funny, dude. I really want someone to find it. And no one knows that. No, I've never told anyone this until like right now. Now you're gonna go look for it. But there's free like codes and membership stuff all over the place if you actually go look for it. Um, so the reason why I'm kind of saying that is because the whole lifetime thing, like it ended, right? Like it ended like last week, and someone just signed up today, this morning with it. And so if the code is there, guys, I'm not going to tell you can't use it because that's on me that I didn't take off the code in one of the areas or whatever. So the one he used, I think, was on Twitter on my main profile thing. So kudos to him. He found it. He took advantage of it, and I'm not going to get mad at him for it. You know what I mean? So if you guys can find those discounts and membership things, then, more power to you guys. The lifetime membership is still all over the place, like on Twitter and YouTube and stuff. So if you guys want to take advantage of them, cool, go ahead. Treat yourself to a nice little Christmas gift. That'll pay yourself back, dude. I'm sure you'll make your money back. Let's get into some trading stuff before we run out of time here. I got some too short playing on a Friday, bro. It's not snowing today. It was snowing like fucking crazy yesterday. I'm not allowed to cuss, dude. I need to get a swear jar. I could get demonetized. Well, I guess they could only give you certain advertisements if you cuss and stuff, and I make more money if I don't cuss. So I gotta cut it out. All right, guys. So looking here at the spot yesterday, we had a nice little dip here at the open. You can see I had this line already drawn at this 364. Pretty much came in and gave it a little love tap on the ass, and then said see you later for the rest of the day, and just kind of chopped around. So pretty much what we kind of expected here in the room. We said we're going to go ahead and pull back, and then we're waiting to go ahead and make this decision against this 364, 362 area down here for us to continue going. So if we break this 362, which we were talking about yesterday as well, then we have 360, and then we can make some pretty good moves down to the downside right here. Could someone tell me what is up with Disney? I know a lot of my guys were looking at Disney last night. What was the news or what happened? sounds. Yeah, so Alexa, volume 25%. I gotta make it to where it doesn't pick up the music, or else I don't, or else it gets mad at me too. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here today, guys. With someone didn't tell me about anything about the Disney stuff, so we'll move on. All right. Um, all right. 137 million paid subs on Investor Day. Okay. Um, cool. So they're reporting some stuff on the Disney Plus. Um, you know what? They did that really well because they partnered with Verizon, didn't they? And then like anyone who got like a new phone got Disney Plus for free for a year or something like that. So I mean they did pretty well on that. So I don't play Disney. I don't think I've ever placed a Disney trade in my life. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep it to the side here in case there is a setup. I will go ahead and play with you guys. All right, play with you guys. Um, but so far, really nice here on this news after hours, and then also today, and then it's crazy because if you come and you look at the flow, dude, someone always fucking knows, dude. If you pay attention, bro, someone always freaking knows. You can see right here these huge, uh, well, these out the monies, I should say, right here. So 160, 162 and a half. So they pretty much called it on point. They're going to be cashing out here pretty quickly. These were for next week, also expirations and stuff. So really, really funny because like I said, someone always knows, and this is why we use the flow algo. I think if you guys want to sign up for the flow algo, there's a link in the description thing. If you guys want to sign up for it, I was using Trader Flow because everyone asked me about Trader Flow, like on the Stockcast and stuff like that. And so I was using Trader Flow against Flow Algo, and I've noticed that Flow Algo gives more significant sweeps than Cheddar Flow. Cheddar Flow just kind of machine guns whatever sweeps are out there and just throws them out there to you. So, dude, I still think Flow Algo's worth the money, man. If you don't make your money back with one of the trades you take using the Flow Algo, dude, let me know because there's something going on. So that's Disney, and then also obviously we're looking at Tesla. So just full disclosure, but I have a position from overnight yesterday. So I have 675 calls, and those are for expiration. Those are for expiration. Kardashians need to do a Lulu deal, Yeezy and Lulu. Dude, I'm telling you, well, if Nike bought Lulu, then they wouldn't do it. I think one of the athletic companies should definitely buy Lulu, dude, and then they got to buy Peloton. Could someone buy Peloton, please? All right, so my position on Tesla right now is 675 calls, and I believe that I don't know. Let me look at the expiration on them. December 24th, so I have 2 weeks. So I gave myself some time on those just to go ahead and make sure. I do believe I'll be able to make that pretty quickly. So we'll see. Also, if you guys were watching the Stockcast this last Sunday, I've been getting a lot of requests of people with like newer and smaller accounts to do what do you call it? Like smaller price tickers and stuff like that. So one of the ones that I found was Lemonade, and this thing has just been awesome trader all week, dude. So if we come back, we'll do like a 5-day right here, right? It's not gonna let me. So this is the 5-day right here. This was Monday, right? So right here at this 80, this dip right here would have been nice, and then it tried once to get over 100. Of course, it's not going to do it that first time. 100 is going to be that significant level that we're looking at. But even just on the run from Monday into Tuesday up to 100 was really nice. Came back because of the pullback on the market, right? So it dipped down, held this 85 area really well, and then this was a reload spot here. And then if you guys loaded up here this day, and then if you guys got in on this compression play here in this area for the ride, 92 to over 110. So, 20 points sold on a $100 ticker. Freaking take it, dude. Very, very nice trade. So, had a nice return on Disney trade when it broke all-time highs. Nice premium mover. Better than Apple for sure. Yeah, dude. So like, I have an Apple position right now too, dude, and the premium does not fucking move, bro. Like, I think I learned my lesson that I'm not gonna trade probably Apple. It's not my cup of tea. Um, so it's just not a momentum mover, dude. And the premium, well, it could get moving, dude. Like if you look at it and like on this day, it could get moving, but the premium doesn't freaking move, dude. So with us being options trader, we need that premium to move. So see the V, that's what happens. Disney's looking really good here. All right, then we're gonna be looking. What was the other one I was gonna say? I don't remember. So obviously, always on Fridays we're looking at Amazon too, guys. Every Friday as well. The premium is pretty cheap, and then we could get some really nice movers. It made a really nice move yesterday, and it's trying to hold this 3100 ish area, 3080, pretty much like it's done in the last few times. If it starts breaking way below that, and it gets to like 3050, then we're in some trouble then at that point. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to hold right here, this 3080 area, and then try to make another move. Um, so, and then what other tickers was I gonna say? Oh, Zoom. So Zoom, guys, I think so. Zoom's not doing too good with all the vaccine news and stuff like that. It did push up yesterday, and it kind of faded off in after hours because of the Pfizer. Like I think Pfizer had news, right? So, dude, I want this to get over 400 and push again. Um, so I actually have a position. I think, yep, 420 calls for like further out, and so I wanted to hold this area and break above 400 and make another move right here. So we shall see. I really wanted to do that, so we shall see on that. Does anyone else have any other takers? Also, tickers that I don't really play, but I'm also going to be keeping an eye on for you guys here today is going to be Snapchat. So Snapchat's been beasting, guys. It's been doing really good. They released like a new feature. I guess they're integrating with like Twitter in some type of way, and Roku. So Roku's been really nice trader this last week too. Victor, yeah, Victor. So he asked a question. He's not even on the live chat. Good morning, you guys that are here with me. I can't see your names if you're in the Twitter, or excuse me, if you're in the YouTube. But here on in the room, Darian, Mike, NFX, Rebels, Anthony, Tuna. Good morning, guys. It's Maldeo time. Bro, I feel like I know for you guys that know me, I'm not a huge drinker, but I'm feeling like some type of adult beverages today. I just want to let you guys know that I think next weekend, right? So next weekend is my birthday, so I am taking Amazon gift cards. I am taking um, all kinds of cool stuff. Good morning, Rocco. What's up? Yeah, it sucks too because everyone's Discord name is different from like what their YouTube name is too. So Alexa, volume 20%. Normally Papa Rocks. Awesome, dude. Oh yeah, cool, awesome, man. Yeah, Pedro. I love Pedro, man. He's like, I gotta go ride some motorcycles with Pedro. Maybe I say I have a lot going on in 2021, but eventually. But yeah, I appreciate Pedro over there advocating for me all the time. CRM. 660 calls. Yeah, so I think Tesla's gonna go kind of crazy today, guys. So I'm that's why I kind of anticipated. That's why I got the calls yesterday. So we'll see if we could start making some nice moves here on Tesla here today. So kind of like for you guys that you guys were watching me trade this. I kind of messed up my trade right here. I think it was like towards. I held over the weekend on Friday. I bought my calls on Friday. I bought 600s and it was down here like at 593 that I bought them, and I just kind of I messed up my trade because I didn't get far enough out the money, and so once it got over 600, I didn't roll over and buy a higher strike price. I I just sold them right away, and I should have rolled them over, and or I should have bought a outer further out strike price when I initially bought them. So I kind of messed that up, but I was still right on my trade. Really nice trade here from that uh, consolidation here against the 600, right? The accumulation. Now the 600s are really crowded here on the contract side, the open interest on the 600s. So I don't think we're going to get any type of dip below 600. Now I do believe that we may make a run towards 700, but they want those 700s to also expire worthless. The market makers want those 700s to expire worthless. Does anyone have anyone want to put a bet on where Tesla closes today? The price Tesla closes. I say 683. 683 is what I think. Does anyone have any? I really wish. I don't know. Like maybe I'll put some more cameras and wire them all up here in the office. But these sunrises and sunsets that we get right here, the views that I have from my office are freaking awesome, guys. Like 66669, dude. Darian 683 today. Yeah, is what my guess would be. Charlie's calling out Netflix and Nvidia. I do like Nvidia. It freaking had a nice, well, not I don't know if I should say nice, but it had a really big pullback. It needs to hold around this area, this 512, and then obviously it's up right now. But um, I would like for it to get going too. Uh, Darren keeps me on my toes, bro. Yeah, actually, Darian, that's a really good idea that you just did in the chat. I like that, dude. Maybe we could do that like every day. What's up, dude? Mr. Simpson. Yeah, so I was talking about Amazon. So we get above that 3100 again. We'll see if we could start making that move as well. Dispatch. Oh, they're fucking doing construction out there, yelling again, dude. There's a building like straight across, like so my desk is right against the windows of my office, and the windows are pretty big. Like they're I think they're 7 foot or whatever. They're not like floor to ceiling, but they're really big. And there's a building directly across the little alleyway right here, and I just have my big ass computer. I have my gun against the window. Like they're probably like, what the hell is that? What are they doing over there? Like you could see into that. Like if I was to write, like I have markers that I could write on the window. Like I'm sure I could write to them and they would write me back or something. All right, anything. I don't want them to expire worthless. The market makers do. So if you look at the open interest on those 700s, so the everyone was buying those 700s on whenever Tesla was running Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Everyone was buying those 700s, and so the market makers sold those 700s right to the all the retail or institutions and stuff like that. So in order for them to actually be making that money, they got to make money on that premium. They got to expire worthless. So for them to expire worthless, they have to expire under 700. So the market makers are going to do what they can to keep them under 700. So this is something that we were talking about, like trading being like playing Battleship, right? I don't know if you guys ever play Battleship, if you or even if you guys are old enough to play Battleship. These are I know you younger kids like you didn't you guys just had an iPad in front of your face all your life. Um, you're here at your battleship, right? You're here at your battleship of your trade station, and then you're playing against all these other people around the world that are looking at the same thing, and you got to think about their thought process and psychology and the reason why they would want to move the ticker in that type of manner, and then you position yourself accordingly for it. It's like playing chess as well, right? So like you got to think of their reasoning why they would do something to stay one or two steps ahead of it. You sunk my battleship. Yeah, you know what? I would have fucking cheaters when I play Battleship, bro. Because you know how you have the carrier that was like 5 points or whatever. They would put it hanging off the fucking side of the thing and off the off the side of the dots, and they're like, "Oh, you never got me," and I'm like, "Well, no shit. Like, there's no fucking Z fucking column or whatever, bro. I can't." Oh my god, dude. Like, don't even. You guys know how I get when I get worked up about stuff. Yeah, so that's the reason I bought 675s. So I wanted it to get in the money, right? So I didn't. I wanted them to get in the money, and I believe that we can get to 675. And my expirations. So I'm talking about the expirations for today, right? So the expirations for everyone's buying 700s for today. My expiration is for December 24th. So I think 75 within the next week is definitely very doable, and it keeps my premium. What do you call them? Spread a lot nicer too. Yeah, dude. I really enjoy playing chess. I don't know if you guys. Jorge, good morning, bro. My mommy brought me an iPad for Christmas. Dude, I'm jealous, bro. Um, but yeah, the I've been really. Have you guys watched the Queen's Gambit? I know a lot of people are talking about watching that. I think it's on Netflix. Um, but we got a chessboard here in the office, and so whenever we have downtime or like my boy is waiting for his appointment to get here, we'll play a couple games of chess and stuff, and it's definitely really fun. It's cool to. I think that's like the ultimate bragging type thing, dude. Like, cause it takes a lot of thinking and strategy. Um, so it's if I could win any type of games against my friends like that, that really makes me feel intellectually superior to them when I beat them at that shit. Maria, what's up? Oh, dude, Darian, it's on. Bring it on, bro. All right, guys, let's have a great trade session. We're about 2 minutes 45 from the bell. Um, Make sure you're using your stop loss, mitigating your risk, and let's get this money today, guys. Make sure you're taking profit at your profit levels here as well. All right, I'm gonna put Tesla up right here unless um, anyone has any objections towards it. We're already pushing up a little bit on Tesla, so looking pretty good. Everyone knows the 10-minute rule. The 10-minute rule is you wait 10 minutes after the bell. Make sure that we get a trend set before you take any trades. I would kind of wait for that today, guys. Yeah, the loser has to pay for the trip. Yeah, That's a pretty cool idea, Darren, and it would help me out a lot if you want to take that on. Alexa, play. I don't know why she stopped. Yes, if you guys can leave me some likes, if you guys are new to the TGIF stream, make sure that you're subscribing so you guys get notified when we do this every Friday. Definitely appreciate it. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'm like 120 or something like I could check real quick. 120 subscribers on YouTube away from a really big goal of mine for the year, and I would love to be able to make that. So, and I appreciate all you guys that do watch the videos and the live streams and stuff. Yeah, I'm 120 away from it now. I was 123 the other day, and um, I appreciate all you guys that watch the videos and take the time to look at it, and all the people that leave me comments and people that become subscribers because of the YouTube videos and stuff like that, or I mean people that become members, I should say, in the chat room. I certainly do appreciate it, man, and it's really cool to be monetized on YouTube to be able to buy my son some Nerf guns off some YouTube money. I got like a whole shopping cart over here of Nerf guns, guys. You want to see? See, this is my son's little cart. I don't know if you can see it or not, but he just has a cart full of Nerf guns that he carries around. All right, so let's see here. Amazon already trying to push up. Nice little dip and rip on Tesla so far. Nice push up here on the SPY. I'm going to move the SPY to the 5-minute chart. And then also on Snapchat, guys. Snapchat and Roku are straight beast in here out the gate already. So DKNG is also above 50 again. All right, so Disney's right here at this R2 right here. If Disney holds this R2, this is going to be your dip and rip. So right here. So you can see once, twice, almost 3 times here it held as resistance. Now it's testing as support. If it holds this area to continue to go up, this is where you want it to do. I'm gonna sit down now. Oh, now it broke. So 167 now will be your next area. All right. Oh man, now the sun's like in my eye right here. All right. Also, as well, guys, I want to remind you that it is Friday. If you guys are playing options with us, make sure that you're using next week's expiration. All right. So I don't want you to get theta decay right away, and then you guys just lose your gains. Lemonade holding 100 right here, guys. I think I might take some lemonade here. Let me check the spread right here. The other day it was pretty nasty. It has to hold 100 though. Oh, there we go. Have you guys ever heard this song, Forbes by what's his name? G Easy. I like the song. All right, so Lemonade broke below the PDC and then also the pivot line right here, guys. It has to reclaim this 100 in order for me to be interested again. So I'll keep that on watch. If it starts doing that, then it definitely has the ability to get going. But yeah, Amazon as well here, guys. Holding, trying to push up. 30. Oh, I forgot to turn Tiffany on.
Voice alerts on.
All right, so here on Tesla, where we put in this pretty nice base right here against this 614, 615 area. So as long as it starts holding around in this area here, guys, and that we start, accumulating and getting bought up here on these dips, then I like this. Even if it gets down here to the 609, then that's fine with me too. But nothing too like A plus where like I'm drooling to get in as of yet here, guys. Like I said, I'm staying patient.
TGIF.
I
Air
get like a
calls.
notification now from my
December
Alexa. It
8th,
tells me you may now place
2020.
trades.
856 contracts.
The Qs, so the Nasdaq Qs are like bear flagging right now, guys. So be careful on that. Yeah, Zoom's trying to bounce off this 390.
JMIA.
You
Forex
think it's gonna
calls.
break it?
December 18th, 2020.
We'll see. I
555 contracts.
have it up over here to the side. Oh man.
NRWR.
Alexa,
90 calls.
volume one.
March 19th, 2021. 1000 contracts.
All right, here comes the rip on Tesla, guys. Netflix. I have Netflix over here. It's trying to get over 500. It needs to stay over 500. Facebook, really nice compression right here, guys. Trying to push up. I like this Facebook here. Really nice, dude.
SYY. 70 puts. January 15th, 2021. 750 BABA. 275 calls. December 18th, 2020. 379 contracts.
Some Baba flow. That's weird. Like I said, guys, I like this Facebook right here. If you're taking a look, it's trying to break above this pivot right here, and it's compressing really nice. Now it's rejecting a little bit, but this compression right here to the side, if we could break this 276, we'll get going pretty nice here on Facebook. Here comes Tesla. Here we go, Facebook. Get up there. There's my 10-minute mark there, guys. There's that Facebook move. I don't know if anyone else got it.
JD. 92 calls. January 15th, 2021. 2,000 contracts.
And honestly, I don't like this big wick right here on Facebook. It wasn't able to stay convincingly move above this 276, and the volume follow through right here wasn't very good. So that's a no trade as of right now here, guys. It needs to come up above the pivot, test it as support, and then continue going. Lemonade dropped further than I thought it was going to. It went through my desk. Excuse me.
PLTR. 30 calls. January 15th, 2021. 1001 XOM. 45 calls. December 18th, 2020. 629 contracts.
All right, so Disney's putting in a pretty nice base right here at this 166, guys. We could see it start curling back up. So I think everyone took profit everyone was gonna take profit here so far. So on Disney, we would want that to go the other way.
27 puts. December 18th, 2020. 856 BAC. 27 puts. December
What the
18th,
hell?
2020. 861 BAC. 27 puts. December 18th, 2020. 990 BAC. 27 puts. December 18th, 2020. 784 GHIB. 10 puts. January 15th, 2021. 750 contracts.
All right, so I got a little bit of Disney here. I'm risking the low of day, which would be 165. Let's get this thing rolling here.
January 15th, 2021. 1050 EWZ. 45 calls. June 30th, 2021. 4005 EWZ. 45 calls. June 30th, 2021. 500 contracts. PLTR. 26 puts.
And this right here, this Facebook right here, rejected here, guys. So you see these big wicks that we were talking about. So it needs to accumulate a little bit more if it's gonna continue going up, but And we also got a nice slide off here on the
PM,
SPY.
56 calls. December 18th, 2020. 1038 contracts.
Are we getting news on the market right here? Why are we sliding off? With stimulus talk stuff. And there we go. Here we go on Disney, guys. I'm gonna change this Facebook to Disney here. So we're starting to get that curl up. Once we break above this pivot, we should start moving here pretty nice. This is putting in a nice base right here, kind of going sideways off this 615-ish area. Need some caffeine or something to get it going. Zoom now is trying to bounce off this pivot here, Darian. Yeah, Amazon too. So I have Amazon right here. Here we go on Disney, guys. Need to get above here, the 168.
SPC, 38 calls. December 18th, 2020. 529 contracts.
Ooh, and I missed the move on pen, dude. I pulled up pen and I missed it. If it holds around this area, I'll probably get some pen.
JPM, 119 calls. December 18th, 2020. 551 contracts.
167 on which one? Oh, right here on Disney. Yeah, yeah, we have a pretty nice support line here on Tesla, dude. And then we have the pivot down here at 609 as a major point. So I would absolutely hate if they allow this to chop around all day.
55 calls. December 31st, 2020. 500 contracts. AAPL, 114 puts. December 31st, 2020.
All right, so we're waiting here quite a bit on a few tickers here, guys. So Disney needs to break above this 168, and then Amazon is putting up this ascending triangle here. It needs to get above the PDC and the pivot, and then Tesla's just kind of going sideways. So Ooh.
400 and TWTR. 55 calls. January 15th, 2021. 5 TWTR. 55 calls. January 15th.
Dude, I love when we get new members and they're contributing flow stuff, calling stuff out. I appreciate you guys. Baba's about to break PDC. Disney's trying, bro. You need to get it. The next point says 168.80, so. There we go. Anyone else get this Disney with me?
BAC. 29
Good, bro.
puts. January 15th, 2021. 520 NIL. 47 calls. December 18th,
Probably gonna
2020.
take some at 169 right here, guys.
639 contracts.
If it could even get to 169. There it goes. It's decent. Not too bad. I got 175s, I believe, or 170s. Let me see. I don't even remember. Yeah, 170s.
TWTR. 55 calls. December 31st, 2020. 500 contracts.
All right, Tesla's right here testing support of Dave so far. So we need it to bounce in this area.
TWTR. 55 calls. January 15th, 2021. 5 WFC. 29 calls. December 18th, 2020. 500 contracts.
Disney dip and rip. So do you guys get like we're talking about the whole battleship thing and the psychology of what the other people are doing on the other side of the trades, right? Of when you're taking trades. So we had the news overnight, right? So the news that came out,
BT.
and then so everyone that had this long equity, long contracts and everything like that, they're really anxious to be able to go ahead and take their money and laugh to the bank here. So this is why we get this initial dip is everyone starts taking profit off of the move overnight, and then everyone who missed the move overnight starts buying it up on the dip, and it starts moving the price up here. Now I took all my profit here at this 169 here, guys. You guys may want to keep it, but I sold mine here at 169.
250 NIL. 44
Say
calls.
what he said.
January 15th, 2021. 500 contracts.
Here we go. On Tesla's bounced again.
December 18th, 2020.
Here we go on Amazon. Amazon's trying to make the move.
55 calls. January 15th, 2020.
Where's Simpson? Do you have your lotto, Simpson?
555 puts. December 18th, 2020. 254 contracts. TWTR. 55 calls. January 15th, 2021.
We break this 3110 here on Amazon. We're gonna go for a ride. We just need a little bit more interest. Come on, Spy. Keep on pushing. We need Amazon to go up. All right, so you're gonna get a flag against this 169 right here. It looks like on Disney, which is to be expected because so the way what we say is that when in doubt, zoom out. So you can see right here where it had this trouble in pre-market too, and see if it breaks above this 169.50 now. Dude, Apple sucks, bro. I don't know why anyone would want to trade Apple, bro. Like, there we go. There's Amazon.
NCLH. 24
Get up
puts.
there.
December 31st, 2020. 638 contracts.
Tesla's gonna break down probably, guys. Yeah, you need some more volume to come in here on Disney, in my opinion.
LYFT. 50 puts. December 18th,
You see how we
2020.
got a little bit of an increase right
512
here on
contracts.
the breakup, but
TWTR.
we need some follow through volume right
53
here.
calls. December 18th, 2020. 501 contracts.
Get it, get out. I like that, bro. Shit or get off the pot, right? It's holding this area really nice, dude. So they're accumulating pretty good. So we'll see it, especially if the market starts breaking above these levels right here. I believe everything will start turning very, very bullish. So
AMZN. 3,500 calls.
there you go. There's some Amazon flow.
February 19th, 2021. 78 contracts.
Nio. Is anyone playing Nio? Oh, here comes Lemonade, dude. Freaking Lemonade over here. DKNG also with a nice pennant flag. I can't see the screen over here on this side though.
SFIX.
Mr. B's playing Nio.
36 puts. December 18th, 2020. 530 TWTR. 53 calls. December 18th, 2020. 505 ET. 7 calls. January 8th, 2021. 1,059 contracts.
I'm gonna lower this this blind real quick, guys.
Gooksel. 1,775 calls.
Yeah, I like it. I see. I could see right here in the chart where it's being
16
pressed
calls.
up. So
December 18th,
we'll see.
2020. 763 contracts. INTC. 53 calls. January 8th, 2021. 974 contracts. INTC. 53 calls. January 8th, 2021. 1,000 contracts.
This Amazon needs to. Oh, nice breakout here on Disney. There you go. That's that volume you want to see coming in now. So you get above this level right here on Disney, you're looking really nice. Yeah, about this 170. I'm hungry, guys. What should we have for breakfast? Burritos, dude. I'm kind of on a healthy thing right now.
Snap. 56 calls. December 18th, 2020. 1075 ALXN. 130 calls. January 15th, 2021. 3,200 contracts.
This Tesla sucks, dude. Like my my contracts, like I said, are 2 weeks out. So I'm, but I mean, I wish that it would just go, dude. Right here on Netflix is looking pretty good, guys. I actually just looked over to my right here, and it's trying to break above this pivot. Maybe a nice play right here. Nvidia is trying to get above the pivot point too, so SPY's looking pretty nice right here, guys.
Billing. 95 calls. January 15th, 2021. 1,300 XLV. 69 puts.
You're gonna get a nice breakout
January
candle right here
15th,
once you get above right here
2021.
170, guys.
578 contracts.
Hope you got your underwear on.
MSFT. 212 calls. December 11th, 2020.
There goes the SPY, dude. Very freaking
206
nice.
billing. 90 calls. April 16th, 2021.
There we go.
769
There it
contracts.
is. Is this all-time highs for Disney? Up in this area? 171? Yeah. Make sure you're paying yourself and then trailing, guys. Lemons. Are you calling lemonade bags? Lemonade needs to get back above 99, dude. Bro, we freaking hit this trade really nice, dude. What do we call it right here at like 166, 166.50 or so?
2020. 2010 contracts. REMX.
Yeah, we need a, so like this volume is the mean right here, like right here in this area, this volume. We need we're gonna need some more than that. Ooh, there's the break on Tesla to the downside here, guys.
SPY. 370 calls.
I'm gonna get me a Donald Duck for lunch.
2020.
I remember when I was little, I used to like the Donald Duck orange juice. That was my favorite. I don't think Tesla's looking weak. I think this is very, very controlled, actually.
BAC. 30 calls. December 18th, 2020. 963 contracts.
All right. So right here looks like a good area. This one, like right here, the 169.18 or so. Like if it comes back to this T3 to reload here on Disney. Is the YouTube not working, or is no one actually just
Snap.
typing on there?
56 calls. December 18th, 2020. 1,187 contracts. BCS. 10 calls. June 18th, 2021. 1,000 contracts.
Special.
BIDU. 155 calls. December 31st, 2020. 3. FSLY. 125 calls. January 15th, 2021. FSLY. 125 calls. December 31st, 2020. 1,300 contracts. TWLO. 345 calls. December 11th, 2020. 432 contracts.
What is your macro micro uptrend line up indicator? This one down here. So this is the area I would look to either re-add or get out all the way here on Disney. Do I share my live trades and position on screen? What do you mean? Like you want to see my P&L as I trade? So I use DAS to execute. So there's not a way that I could take off, especially because I use an option chain to be able to execute off of. There's not a way that I could not show the account number and stuff. If there is a way, then I'm happy to do it. So if you guys could tell me how. If you're talking about this right here, bro, this is just a CCI indicator right here. And basically what it measures is 50 candles back. It takes the high, low, and close, and then square roots it. And it plots the cloud portion of it. And then the histogram is actually 25. It's measuring 25 candles back. No, not live. I can't. Well, in a video I could gray it out, but not live. I can't take out the account number. My mom stole 150K from me. So if you guys think that I'm gonna show you guys all my stuff like that, dude, and you guys are nuts, dude. But you are welcome to come to Albuquerque if you want to come to Albuquerque and sit side by side with me and watch me trade and execute live together. You are definitely welcome, dude. If you want me to go out to you and trade with you, I will sit next to you and show you how I trade and how I execute.
5 calls. December 24th, 2020. 603 SWKS. 132 puts. December 31st,
You can't
2020.
so I do use
1,500
OBS.
contracts.
I'll put that on my list on to see if I can find a YouTube video on it this week. If I can, dude, then I'll switch it around, dude. I'll take off. Would you guys want me to take off like the flow algo right here and then put my DAS and my executions? The other part to that too, though, dude, is that I really don't want people to follow me into trades, especially like on YouTube, because there is a on YouTube there's a latency on YouTube. Oh, bro, I was gonna get on pen on this compression, and I didn't do it, dude. And um, no, dude, yeah, yeah. So the um, I don't know. I'll have to think about it, man. Let me give me this weekend to think about it. Maybe we'll do it once or twice and see how it goes. But I really don't want people to try to follow me on the trades, especially like on YouTube, because there's like I believe it's like 10 to 15 second um, latency between me doing something or saying something and you guys getting it. So that would suck, right? So like if I'm already in a trade and then I'm telling you guys that and then you guys are following it, then obviously that would suck. You could blur anything with I don't how do you do it on OBS? Let me make my note here real quick for myself. Square Disney losing steam. We'll see. This next time, if it doesn't break this 170.50 here, and this time on Disney, guys, you gotta take profit. In my opinion, anyways.
MGA. 65 calls. December 18th, 2020. 500 contracts.
There we go. There you go. I locked some more in here on Disney, guys. So I added on this dip right here, and then if it gets above 171, then I'll just let the rest run. And here's the bounce on Tesla at that pivot. So we'll see. I still think that it goes. What would you say if you take trades based off of the T3 indicator, long on green, short sell on red, one if I, dude, that's a awesome strategy, man. That's there's a guy in my room who consistently makes 5-figure trades, and that's all he does. He uses a 6 EMA and a 13, I believe, and he just does the EMA crossover all day long. So EMA crossover, man, is the easiest type of strategy. Is just having the discipline to be able to stick to it. So I think you also need other criteria like volume, rules and things like that to put into it as well, because you could get crossovers like this, right? Like just sideways, and you get just chopped the fuck up, like so. Having other criteria to it as well would be
7 calls.
absolutely awesome.
December 18th, 2020.
VWAP as a guide.
530 contracts.
Yeah, VWAP as a guide as well. So, but yeah, just T3 EMA crossover. I like the 8, 13, 21, and 55 because they're based off of Fibonacci. So whenever they pull back, those are actually Fibonacci resistance levels. So I do really like it. And we milked the fuck out of this Disney trade, guys. Congrats on this one.
210 calls. December 11th, 2020. 244 contracts.
I knew a girl. I say girl. I knew a lady, I should say. She paid 15 grand to a mentor or guru to teach her how to trade with a EMA crossover, dude. And I'm all for, bro. Like, I'm all for capitalism. I'm all for, like, if you're giving your time to someone and your knowledge to someone, definitely, make money off of it. Um, yeah. What happened to him? Alberto, put that link from that link that you put the other day, dude, for Charlie to say where those charts came from. Maybe he knows him. Yeah, dude, I think that guy did. Honestly, bro, like with the way he smoked and the way his health, his lifestyle was, bro, I think COVID got him. Yeah, so my T3 right here that I have, these are the 8, 13, and 21 EMA all smooth and average here together, yes. EMA crossover strategy. So yeah, cool. We could go over that here. While I'm not really in any trades right now. I took a profit here on my Disney. So let me show you like this, dude. I don't remember which one it is.
SQ
I think it's this one.
225 calls. December 11th, 2020. 301 contracts. AMD. 91 calls. December 11th, 2020. 200
All right,
contracts.
cool. So this is the way that I originally made this. Like I originally was trading, right? So this is let me turn off the flow algo real quick.
December 18th, 2020. 627 contracts.
So right here on let's do Disney. Actually, Disney would be actually a really good example on this. So this white line right here, the dotted line right here, is your 8 EMA. This is your 13, 21, or no, this is the VWAP, excuse me, and then here's your 21. And so basically what happens is when you would play like a smaller time frame, whenever this white one is your trigger line, right? So whenever it's showing showing bullish above the other EMAs, your slower EMAs, that's your trigger in order for you to be able to get in the trade. So whenever this right here is when it looks like it crossed all the way right here, this 167.51. This would have been your entry right here on Disney according to this system for it to come bullish, and then the EMAs cross all the way over right here. Now, the cool thing about this is also you got the confluence of the VWAP, right? So this VWAP, right, this purple line is the VWAP. So it pushed up above the VWAP, it came back and validated the VWAP as support, and that crossover the EMA, and then so your entries right here, risking right just below the bottom EMA, right, which would have been 167.35. So you're risking about 15 cents, right, 15 cents or so. And then we talked about the first area of resistance being the bottom right here, the support. This used to be support. This would have been resistance. So you're making like $1 off of 35-cent risk. And this is the way that I would trade. And the cool thing about this is that if you could see right here, whenever it starts pulling away from it, obviously that's really hard momentum, right? And then, like I said, since these are based off of Fibonacci, these are your retracements here for it to actually come to for your ads. So whenever it retrace, it holds, you add. You could add it again right here, and then now it's retracing right here again. If it holds in this area, then you would go ahead and add. And then whenever those EMAs start crossing over to the downside, right? So the white one crosses over the 21 purple one right here. That's your get all the way out and take profit. Yeah, Charlie, did you see? Alberto found these charts. This guy on Twitter posting these charts everywhere, and he's like, "Is this Maggie again?" What's holding the 21? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's holding the 21? So this is the way that I used to trade. This is my old set, the way that I used to trade back in the day, right here. And so like you see right here, it just retraced right here, perfect to your 13, and then now it's gonna try to push up again above it. So these would be your ads when you get these little retracements right here. The color of these candles you get, please don't pay attention to them. They're like rainbow colored freaking candles right here. This is when I was having people help me learn how to code stuff, and I wanted to use my own stuff. I mean the colors, DMARC. Oh, he liked DMARC retracements. I didn't know. I didn't realize he liked DMARC retracements. 'There we go. So here we go on Disney right here. Now we're pushing up, and then and this is the momentum whenever it starts pulling away from your EMAs and they start fanning out like this. Now I did also for I would use a 55 EMA as well. Um, so then that's your total like a macro bullish or bearish sentiment. So that's like you do not take a long trade whenever you're below the 55. You don't take a bearish trade when it's above the 55 EMA. There, so that's another rule too. Yeah. So these are just like so if I was to go ahead and plot like Fibonacci retracements off of this right here so far, it would line up with these areas, which is like crazy because these are dynamic and they're moving obviously, right? So give me a second right here. So I'm not too good at plotting these. You see how this is the bottom right here, and so when this came up straight to the line right here, straight to where the Fibonacci was, they came right here, retraced perfect down right here, up again, and then it's so these are your retracements right here in this area. No, I don't trade for a prop firm, dude. I applied for a prop firm and they laughed at me. That's a really cool story. Apparently, I'm gonna be in their book. They're writing a book, and they're gonna put that story in their book. So 7 points, dude. Um, so I started in 2014 or so. I worked for T-Mobile in a call center and answering phones. And I started off doing like retention. So like people that wanted to cancel their service, I would try to give them incentive to stay with T-Mobile. And that was when T-Mobile wasn't doing too well. Like they were getting their ass kicked left and right by AT&T and Verizon, right? now T-Mobile's actually, I would say T-Mobile has some pretty decent speed as far as their internet stuff and everything like that. They're still working on getting all that rural area stuff, like with them buying Sprint and all that and everything. But they're doing really good, dude, and they're growing really fast now. But anyways, I did that, and then I piloted a few programs for them and everything. And then as incentive during that time, because it was really hard to be an employee of T-Mobile's, like the attrition rate was really high because we weren't doing that well as a company. So as incentive, whenever did you hear that sound, that dinging sound right now? So I have this set up to whenever it crosses, it dings on me, and then it tells me when it's crossing. You should hear it again when it goes back below. So for yeah, so they gave us incentive because it was hard to be an employee. They get so John Ledger was appointed the CEO, right? And he came in, overhauled everything, and so then during that time, they made it to where we got RSUs, and they wanted us to treat the company like we were owners of the business, and we were incentivized to do well, right, to perform well for the business because we were owners of it. So every quarter we would get vested RSUs into a Fidelity account, and so I was like, oh, stocks, like, this is how people get rich, right? Like, this is how, people make money, right? And so I sold that. I actually lied earlier. So I sold that. So I sold my T-Mobile RSUs, and at that time, it was like $60 to $65 or so. So if you go look at the T-Mobile stock price right now, if someone could tell me the price of it, I would love to know the price of it. I think it's like about 130. Actually, I'll pull it up real quick. Ooh, right on the dot, dude. 130.02, 131. So, yeah. So I like now I kind of kick myself in the ass or whatever, but I wish I would have kept some of those. But anyways, I sold those, and then I bought like shares of. I just started like a little Robinhood account, right? So I bought shares of GE. I bought shares of Disney. So that's where I said I lied. I never traded Disney before, but I really haven't traded Disney. I just I was trying to like invest in Disney. Like I didn't know what day trading was at the time. I wasn't trying to trade. I was trying to like invest and buy stuff and hold it and for it to increase in value. And so I did that a couple times, and then after like a quarter or two, then I went and looked at my portfolio, and I had only made like $10. And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I can't drive Lambos and bang bitches on this. Like, how am I supposed to get rich off of this shit, right? And so, so then I started like doing a lot more like Google, right? So I did a lot more Google, and found Warrior Trading, right? So I found the Warrior Trading stuff by the day trading penny stocks and stuff like that. And around that time, I think around that time is also when Wolf of Wall Street came out, right? So Wolf of Wall Street came out and all that, and I was like, oh, you could trade penny stocks and do that or whatever, with a lot less money and stuff. And so I started looking at the Warrior Trading. I signed up for that, and obviously I got freaking ripped on that shit, right? So like he sold into me, and I lost all my stuff like in maybe like 5 trades, right? And before, like, I don't know what happened here. I don't know if maybe Fidelity just wrote me off or what, but I used to trade here on Thinkorswim as well. And so I left my account to where it was in a negative stance because I blew it up. I blew it up, and I would leave it here just like because it was a cool reminder to have right here on Thinkorswim as a where I came from and stuff. But I woke up one day and now they changed it. Actually, when I changed to my new computer is when it happened. So I don't know what happened with that where it doesn't show the negative. It was negative $249.31. But anyways, so I blew up that account. I blew up a Thinkorswim account, and then I actually pirated. I don't know if you guys know, 2014. I believe it was around 2014. And then then what do you call it? Um, so then, I found I don't know if you guys know who Cameron Foose. A lot of you newer cats don't know who Cameron Foose is. He doesn't make a lot of big waves on the whole, um, on social media and stuff anymore. He doesn't really keep a high profile anymore, but he was a big room and everything during that time. And I actually went on like Pirate Bay or something, and I pirated his program or whatever. It was like $2,000, right? And so if I ever meet him, I will fucking pull out 2 grand, or yeah, I'll even pay interest or whatever it is, right? And pay him for the program because I pirated it and I feel bad still. So then he had like the F1 plays and revival plays and stuff like that. So that was like the longing small caps and penny stocks and stuff like that. And then during that time, getting more into like 2015, 16, stuff like that. Shorting was becoming like the bigger deal, right? So learned how to short with them and stuff, and I was in that point of like my trading career where I would be like consistent like for maybe like a week or two or whatever, and then just have one big ass blow up, right? So I'd have like one big ass blow up that I would give back all my profits that I would make for like a week or two. And then I found the J Trader room, right? So and during this time in my personal life, I actually broke up with my son's mother, and we split. And so I was very, very depressed, and I even tried to commit suicide at one time. And um, and so basically, what I did is I just locked myself in the room. I even lost my job because of the depression stuff and everything at T-Mobile. I lost my job, and I lost my job, and I locked myself in the room for like a year, dude. And all I did was study charts. All I did was come on the on demand on Thinkorswim and watch replays of the days and stuff, and then retrade it and stuff and all that. And that's all I did. Like I had a girlfriend after a while, after that time, and she would just get mad that I was just always at the computer and stuff. And I started really humbly. I started really small. Like all I had was a laptop from a pawn shop and a fold up picnic table type thing. And yeah, so then I joined the J Trader room, and pretty much just soaked everything he had like within a week. And that was when he was also with Smash the Bid or whatever. And so with the Smash the Bid and all that, with the Smash the Bid, um, I would pick up the stuff that he was doing, and with the options and stuff, and then I picked up all the J Trader stuff, and that's when I met like Fate and all them, and the J Trader room. See how it crossed back above and it deemed here. So now it's gonna try to make another move here on T-Mobile. I'll put this back on Disney. Um, and so then uh, I was pretty consistent. I was making really good money and really consistent in everything on in the J Trader room. And I would meet Fate, and he was like my trading buddy that would keep me accountable and stuff. And was doing really well. I started wiling out a little bit with the money I was making. I bought a new BMW. I bought a condo actually right down the street from here, and but all that stuff was under my business name since I have a felony on my record. And was it legit? Are you asking if Cam Foose was legit? Yeah, Cam Foose, dude. I have a lot of respect for him, dude. A lot of respect for Cam Foose, and his training room and the way he trades. He's an OG, bro. And he doesn't. I've never heard him badmouth anyone. He just does his own fucking thing. He's like a hippie out there surfing in Bali all the time. Um, yeah, I never heard him badmouth any other traders, dude, or mentors or gurus or like of any other room or whatever. Like he just does his own thing, man. He just wants to put out good content and do his make money, bang. That. Can you guys hear me? All right, cool. All right, and so So everything was in my. So during that time, I was going through custody battle with my son, um, and and I was getting raped on my child support. I was paying almost like 5 grand in child support a month, and also I was having to pay like $125 an hour in order to spend time with my son because I had to have supervised visits with him. Because of the whole suicide thing and everything, they made a huge deal out of everything in court. And so then, so it was a lot of money. And so basically, what my lawyer said at that time was like, "Hey, we need to make it to where, you're making less money, so they'll take less money from you." And so he's like, "What we're gonna do is we're gonna create an LLC. Someone else is gonna own the LLC, and then you're gonna be an employee of your own business. So then you could just pay yourself a wage, right?" Um, and so I did. So I paid myself like $10 an hour. I got my what do you call it? I got my child support lowered and everything. Ooh, this is a nice candle here in Disney. Here we go on Tesla, guys. I think Tesla's in really nice compression right here. If you're taking a look, so really nice compression right here. Let's see if we could break up and start making this move now. So then, so I got my child support lowered and everything, and then so my mom owned my business, right? So my mom owned like my trading and stuff like that, and everything was under my business name because it was just easier and better because of the felonies I have on my record, right? So my condo was under my business name, my BMW, everything, right? And so getting into like the winter of 2018 to 19, my mom stole all my money. So my mom stole all my money. I started realizing that there was money missing, and then I confronted her. It was a big ass argument, and then she wound up taking the trading account and stuff like that. So she liquidated the trading account, and luckily, like when I noticed that there was money being missing, then I actually started saving money and stuff, and I had enough to start another trading account. But she kicked me out of the condo, right? Because the condo was in her name and the business name or whatever, technically. Took away the BMW and everything, and then I was pretty much homeless then at that time. So a friend let me just crash on his couch for a little bit, and before that happened, I went to California and I tried to like just get over it. Like I partied my fucking ass off, like where I didn't remember anything. Ooh, I like this pop on Tesla here, guys. Let's go. And so then I got back. Like I realized I had to come back and deal with everything and get stuff going. And Pedro, so you guys that know, dude, people have asked me to make a movie about my life, bro. It's crazy, bro. I sit here, bro, and this, like, look at this office, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys could see, like, dude, we have like 4,000 square feet of office space in here, bro. Like, and I was homeless last year, dude. Like, I have a view of the whole fucking city right here, and dude, it's just nuts, bro. Anyways, and so then, if someone wanted to write a book about it, I would love to write a book about it and everything going on, like, and everything that happened. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at Disney, guys. Oh man, 175 is coming next. So then I came back to deal with everything, right? And then I had like $2,000 that I could start a new trading account, and Pedro, right? So Pedro had like a little private chat room. It was Pedro, Fateh, and some other guys that I think the major thing is that they didn't want to pay for like they didn't want to pay like the J Trader room, but they still wanted some camaraderie and to be able to learn how to trade and stuff, and trade with some buddies. So they had a private room, and during the time I was in the J Trader room, I don't know if you guys have been trading this long, but the shorting small caps changed, right? So a lot more of the algos came into play and stuff like that. and shorting like all day fades and stuff like that, it didn't work anymore. Like it wasn't. It was becoming that edge was the edge was being lost, and a lot of it was because borrows were getting really expensive. It was getting really crowded, and everything like that. So what happened is these huge institutions and stuff started making these algos to go ahead and start squeezing everyone to push everyone up. Um, and so, um, so what I got my balls fucking squeezed in a couple trades, guys, like FBIO, um, some of those bigger small cap moves, and so I was like, man, there has to be a way for me to capitalize to be on the squeeze side instead of being on the short side. And so I started looking around, and then and during that time I started trying to make my own strategy and stuff, and I was just piecing stuff together. I found like the TTM stuff and then the MACD and whatever. And then like Charlie came in like way later and started adding a bunch of coding and candle colors and stuff like that to be able to help me in the trades, and he helped me out a lot. But the basis of the system was to be able to find periods of low volatility, and when tickers would not fade anymore, like in the small caps, they would actually accumulate and run them up on those squeezes. And I started getting in trouble, kind of like in the J Trader room, because I was the one squeezing everyone out, and I would like post these big ass P&Ls, and everyone else was taking losses get on these squeezes, right? And so Pedro and Fate had asked me to come into that little room that they had to teach everyone how I take advantage of the squeezes. I hit my nose; they scared me. Did you see that? Here we go, Tesla. Do it, Tesla. And so I went in and I taught them, and then Pedro, or excuse me, Fate was like, hell no, I'm still not doing that. Like he was a bear through and through. And then I think Pedro takes advantage, and he does incorporate it into his stuff and everything. I don't know if he's in here right now or he's even listening to me. He's probably out hanging out, doing something more important. But then so I taught them, and then when the time came when like I was broke and homeless and stuff, Pedro was a big proponent and big advocate for me. He's like, dude, you should just start your own chat room and start teaching people the strategy that you have. You taught us very successful and stuff, and we use it and everything. You should just start your own chat room. And at that time, I didn't feel validated. To start a room, right? I didn't feel like I had enough experience or whatever. I was mildly successful, like I was consistent, right? But I wasn't making huge money. And so you wanted an example of the EMA crossover. Here was one VWAP as a guide to remove the noise. Which one, Charlie? I'm up on Tesla now. I'm green. My Tesla's printing right now. Oh yeah. So like here on Tesla, the crossover. So Charlie is in my chat room telling me right now to pull up Tesla on this one, and this is a good example right here of the crossover right here. So you can see where the price action it moved up, right? So it moved up right here, and then it held, and then crossed, and then now we should get like a retracement back, right? So it's getting a little bit. It should retrace back around the 616, 615, and then continue going. You never heard of J Trader? J Trader's a little bit mad at me, bro. We have a little bit of friction, I guess. I don't know if he likes that I started my own room or not. And there's a play, dude, that he says that he made up, but I'm pretty sure that if you look in the timeline of when I was making YouTube videos about the setup, I was doing it before he was, and I asked him, please don't do that. Like I don't teach any of the J Trader strategy in my room out of respect, and he got mad. He said that he wasn't doing that or whatever. So, anyways, J Trader is an awesome mentor. I advocate for him a lot. If you want to learn small caps and trading small caps and penny stocks, I think he is the number one best trading room out there. I'll always give him props. So, And so yeah. So then when I got back from all that stuff in California, I was partying. Um, what's his name? Pedro told me to start my own room, so I did. April 29th, 2019 was the very first day I streamed in my room. And actually, a lot of the traders that were in the J Trader room, well, I say a lot, but it was like five of us. They signed up for my room right away because they knew I was such a good trader from the J Trader room. So I think Alberto was one. NFX came a little bit later, but a few other people from obviously like friends that I had from the J Trader room came and helped out and stuff. And yeah, and I remember the first day that I streamed like this on Discord. I streamed like there was thousands of people in my room, dude, and there was maybe five of us. It was um, Brian, Alberto, Pedro, and I don't know who else. Um, so yeah, so that's how I made a little bit of extra money to keep myself going, is by having the room. And honestly, the room lost money all of 2019, like for having like the website and having to pay for the domain and having to pay for all that stuff and my time. Obviously, it lost money all of 2019. There wasn't enough people that were signing up and everything. I tried to make as many YouTube videos as I could, even though I was homeless. If you go look at some of my YouTube videos, they were actually streamed, and they were actually filmed in a coffee shop because I needed somewhere to have Wi-Fi. Um, and so I got kicked out of a couple of coffee shops. They didn't like me being there every day. They didn't like me paying for 80-cent coffee and staying there for hours. So I got kicked out of there, and then eventually, dude, I got my own place. I was able to get over PDT, I think in September. Yeah, yeah. See, Alberto's remembering. Yeah, I would be on the Discord streaming to my room, dude. Like calling out trades in the room, and they would come up to me and be like, "Hey, you gotta leave," and so I'd be like, "Hey guys, I can't trade anymore. I gotta go find somewhere else." Yeah, dude, you remember that? Yeah, so I was going to different, like I had like a rotation of the coffee shops I would go to, like a different one out every day in that area. And then I didn't even have a car, right? So they took my car away. I finally got a car like in August of 2019 too. And then in November I got my own place. And oh, excuse me, dude, that was gross. Um, Yeah, so honestly, staring at charts is what's gonna staring at charts is what's gonna, and watching price action, right? There's no there's nothing that could teach you rather price action than just watching it. So if you come in and you watch, like time and sales, right? So you watch time and sales in like level two. Obviously, the time and sales on level two on Thinkorswim fucking sucks, but just come in and watch, what happens at the points of interest here on the chart and the reaction to it, and your subconscious brain starts picking up on that. You don't necessarily know what it is, and you won't be able to necessarily define it at first, but eventually you'll be able to make rules to it, and you'll understand the way, if this happens, then I'm going to react like this. And so and that's why, like, there's a trader in my room right now. He's very very big on he's very very big on like fundamentals. And I'm like, bro, just throw that shit out, bro. Throw all that, like, it doesn't, especially in the market right now with like they say we're in a bubble, and everything that's going on, all that shit's out the fucking window. All the fundamental stuff, dude. Just play the price action, play the momentum, make your money and leave, dude. And that's exactly how I trade. Just give me a chart. And there's been times in the room where people try to come and, like, they're like, well, because we do have a library, right? So if you join my Discord, we have like a library of over like 1,000 different indicators that are custom coded. You get my set that I trade with every day and everything like that. And um, and so you do get all these things and everything. And then so people were trying to rely too much on the indicators, and there's been times where I take off all the indicators on my screen and I just trade. I just trade with the pricing resistance and momentum like that, and that's the way you should do it. That's the way you should learn and not be using your indicators as a crutch. They're there as a tool, not an end all be all. Um, so, so yeah, so just sitting there watching price action, watching charts, and doing on demand and stuff like that, over and over again. Just watch the tape and periods of points of interest. Right, the way like Tesla is doing right here at the 620. You could see it rejected right here before, right? So this right here in this area. So this is going to be your point of interest here on Tesla for this to break above. And you got to watch this volume and how the way that it's going to react in this area for it to break. But yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. So I got into like a debate with someone once on Twitter, and they, how there's a saying, 10,000 hours to be a master at anything. And so the way that I don't think that's necessarily true. I think you could condense 10,000 hours into 10,000 instances of price action and things like that in trading, right? So you don't necessarily need 10,000 hours, but if you have 10,000 different instances of what you're actually doing to be able to go ahead and recall what to do at those times when price action does that, then you're able to go ahead and be successful in those types of instances. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. That's all trading is. Just key levels of interest, right? Um, and volume. So volume is you're never gonna get a ticker that has momentum without any volume, dude. Volume is the blood and lifeline of a move, and if you don't have any volume, it's not gonna continue a move when it goes. So, and the time and sales is just to help you with that, right? To be able to show you direction and which way it's going. Dude, Disney's looking good. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much my story, dude. I was homeless, and then I made the room just to get by. Pretty much is the whole reason I made the room, and then not until COVID, right? Not until COVID of this year in March did we get like a bunch of new members. I also made the Flow Algo video, which I know a lot of you guys had watched. I got a lot of members because of that, but COVID was a big reason why, and now we're about almost 200 members, I think, because sometimes people leave and come back or can't afford it or anything anymore. So we fluctuate above 200 and a little bit below 200 members. Nvidia looks weak like Biden. And so yeah, so I started my account over April 29th, like I said, April 29th, 2019. In September, I got over PDT at 25,000. So at one point, I was still trading small caps at that time, right? When I started that $2,000 account. And I was using SureTrader, offshore broker, and the commissions were just eating me. And then that's when I changed over and used my same strategy just on options. And I had almost lost my account. I was at $700. And I knew if I didn't change anything, then I was just gonna bleed that out. So I changed to options. Smash the Bid helped me out, just giving me a quick high level overview, and I was like, cool, let's do it. And then I made $300 the next day, and haven't looked back. So Smash is a great dude. I will always have love for the guys that the guys that always help me out, dude. So here's my list, my Twitter list or whatever of people that are awesome that have always been, there for me and stuff. So Smash the Bid, J Trader is, even though he's grumpy or whatever he is right now. So Smash the Bid, J Trader, Ricky Analog, if you guys know who Ricky is, he's a freaking fundamental king master. Ricky Analog, and then Timothy Parker, Automobile City. He's relatively newer who I talked to and stuff like that, but he's been absolutely awesome. And Charlie actually found me broken selling my body on the side of a corner, bro. He found me on the side of the corner on YouTube and was like, "Hey, bro, I'll help you out." And so Charlie's been with me ever since. It's funny because the whole reason I call Charlie is because from Charlie's Angels, Like he wouldn't tell me his name. He wouldn't tell me who he was for like the longest time. Um, he was just he was just a name on a screen name to me. Like, and I would just know his voice. I didn't know his picture or nothing like that. And so I'm like, oh, cool. Right. So I like that. I like the way you said that, Orc. So it's bullshit if you're learning the wrong habits for 10,000 hours. Hate that saying. I could learn to be a basketball player for 10,000 hours, but I'm 4'3". I'm not gonna dunk or anything. Now, I think you could still be good at basketball, right? Are you gonna be a professional? Are you gonna be a professional NBA player? Probably not. But I mean, you could definitely be a good basketball player, right? So like if you're going out and playing at the YMCA and stuff on the weekends, you're probably gonna be able to, lay some guys up, and so that's where the 10,000 instances come from, right? So you need 10,000 shots in order for you to be able to go ahead and perfect your jumper, right? So and different parts of the key and different parts of the free throw line and the 3 point line and everything like that. 10,000 instances, and that's what you need here in the charts is that the market cycles, right? So right now we're in a very bullish cycle right now. God forbid the day that you newer guys that haven't been in like a big pullback, like where there's a ton of volatility. I know a lot of you guys got into this because of COVID and stuff, but I don't think you guys actually were here for the dump in March, and that was fun, dude. There was a lot of money that was made during that time, but there's also a lot of people that lost their accounts and stuff during that time too. So lost their ass. Give me that dump. I want a bear market. Honestly, dude, it really pumped me up to be able to because there's a lot of old heads on Twitter, dude. Like a lot of veteran traders, that traded through the .com, era and all that. It really, I don't know how to say it, dude. Like it really pumps my nuts and boosts my ego that I was able to trade through something like that twice now. So there's like a flash crash in 2018 between um, Thanksgiving and Christmas. There's a flash crash like that, and they're like, "Oh, all you new traders won't be able to trade through this." I got through that. I traded through, the COVID thing, and yeah, it's really cool, dude. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Like I mean, we're just trading, having a good time, bro. Premiums were stupid, Orc said. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they on a lot of brokers they even like cut the margin on a lot of brokers, and they even made a lot of tickers where you couldn't even trade them and stuff. Uh, so um, so yeah, and then I haven't told anyone this or anything. I haven't told anyone. The last I told it was Charlie back in like I think in October that I was at like 700 and some thousand for the year. But I did break seven figures for the year. So but I'm not, seven figures is not my goal, dude. So I'm not gonna celebrate it. Beers on you. Yeah, dude. That one trade I got in August, right? I lost 80K in August on an Amazon trade. That one hurt me, and then I was able to pull out on that one. So, but there's just like I said, dude. You think you're gonna hit levels, right? You're gonna hit six figures. You're gonna hit, levels every day or whatever, and you think champagne's gonna fall out of the heavens, and you're gonna have like this huge celebration, and freaking you're gonna get a call from Lindsay Pellis, and she wants to suck your dick and stuff, bro. It doesn't happen like that, bro. The digit rolls over, and it's another day, and you keep going, dude. It doesn't matter. It took me 2 years, Alberto. Yeah, dude. It doesn't matter, dude. figures now on to 8 figures. Yeah, so my chat room's over here hyping me up, guys. So usually like on the YouTube, I show like it's like a screen and you could see like what my chat is actually writing. But I haven't set it up with my new computer yet, and I got a whole new setup. So I used to only have 3 monitors, now I have 5. I need to set up the OBS a little bit better. Oh, dude, and what oil play, bro? AREX? Shit, dude. See, my Alexa said, "Time to stop trading. It's 9 o'clock." Those are the things that you need, guys. Like, you guys, you guys think that I play like when I say that I'm a degenerate, just like you guys. I have alarms all over the place to tell me to stop trading and when, what time things are and stuff like that. Um, Dude, I'm just like you guys. I have to have stupid. There's other mentors. I call them training wheels. Fuck it, dude. I use training wheels. It keeps me profitable. That's fine. You could say that. Yep, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. my time. So you guys hear the alarms like and Alexa tells me. So she talks to me. I have it set up and it says time to stop trading or something. She tells me, and then at 7:40, 10 minutes after the bell, she says you may now place trades. So do you have an account right now, MP? TD Ameritrade? Bro, that's all you need, man. That's all you need, bro. Like you so and the thing is that people want to make money, right? So everyone wants to make money trading, and they don't realize that the secret to trading is it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, dude. I could come in and make money very, very simply, bro. I think every single person in here that could hear my voice right now has been able to extract money from the market, right? You guys have all had a winning trade. Everyone knows how to extract money, how to extract money from the market, but everyone doesn't know how to keep their freaking hands to themselves and not overtrade and not give it back and not take dumb trades. Good, dude. Dude, if you can relate to me, man. Honestly, when I started the YouTube, I wanted to be like Cam Foose, man. Like, you go look at Cam Foose's videos. He's out there on the beach. He's in it, living in a villa, and I wanted my videos to be like that. I wanted to do the whole Ricky Gutierrez thing, driving badass cars and stuff like that. And I realized that's not me, dude. That's not me, dude. Even like with the money that I've made, and everything, bro. I like wearing Vans and Chucks every day. I won't, uh, I won't like. That's just me, dude. I feel awkward like if I do every once in a while, like I'll do something for myself or whatever. But um, that's not me, dude. And um, on my YouTube videos and stuff, I realized that if I just actually tell myself, because I was embarrassed, dude. I was embarrassed to say like, "Hey, I'm a day trader, guys, and yeah, I'm homeless." What the fuck? How are you a successful day trader and you're homeless? What like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, dude, it was embarrassing, man. He's a pro video. His video editor. What's his name? I don't know. I talked to him. Norbert. I actually talked to Norbert on like WhatsApp and stuff, dude, and he gives me tips on how to use Premiere and stuff a lot too. So like I said, those guys, dude, like the guys that are successful, dude. Here's a life hack for you guys to know who to associate yourself with. The guys that are actually successful have no problem sharing knowledge with you and telling you how to be successful and helping you out. The guys that are fucking full of the shit and just snobby and nose in the air and stuff like that, those guys are probably not successful, dude, and they're trying to tell you how to do everything, dude. But the guys that are truly successful, bro, like in especially in trading, they know what it took to get to that level. They know what it took to be able to be successful, and all those guys answer every single DM and will help you every single way as long as you come at them correctly, right? So like all the guys that I just listed off, right? You guys want to like a follow Friday, so like Ricky Analog, Tim Parker, um, I don't know his real name, but AD Squared, Team 3D Stocks on Twitter. He answers every single thing. It may take him like 2 or 3 months, but he answers everyone. Um, who else? Charlie, and you want to go follow Charlie, AD Squared. Charlie, go annoy him. He doesn't like the spotlight, but if you come at him correct, he definitely helps out everyone. But all the successful people will always share knowledge and help you, dude, because they understand what it took to get there. Yeah, dude. What's funny now? It was a joke here in the room that this was the first year that I got invited to Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, now that I'm successful, like I get invited to Thanksgiving. Like I was always by myself, dude. I would always just go to like the theater, right? To like the movies, because that was the only place that was open, and they serve beer. They serve beer there, and I'll just go hang out, and that was my Thanksgiving or whatever, because my family would never invite me or whatever. But anyways, that's my story, guys. Always like if you ask me, like I'll tell it every time or whatever. It's been a couple times on YouTube. I've gone over it. I need a um, dude, and bro, like look at all this room, dude. You guys come and I have somewhat eventually sometime my desks are gonna get here, so I have more sit and stand desks. I have 3 more sit and stand desks coming, and then everyone's invited. If you want to come trade with me and you think that like I'm BSing you in any type of way, I invited everyone in my room. I didn't charge for anything extra. Obviously everyone paid for them to get here or whatever, but I didn't charge anyone extra for a workshop. I invited everyone to come and trade with me live for 2 days, and then I took everyone on an adventure through New Mexico on the weekend. And I also have a place in Dallas, so I'm getting the place in Dallas kind of situated. We'll see. I said the spring of 2021, dude, but I'm really not trying to push the timeline. There's 175 on Disney, dude, right on the dot. Yeah, so the way that I'm gonna run my actual like trading room business is I will be back and forth from Albuquerque because that's where my son lives, and they are not gonna allow me to take my son out of state. Yeah, dude, if you're in Arizona, bro, I'll hop on a plane this weekend. I'll go trade with you next week if you want. I got COVID last time I went to Arizona though, so um yeah, so Albuquerque. So I'm here in here in Albuquerque is where the office is right now. If you want to come trade with me right now, and then in Dallas, I'm also gonna have I call this place the Trade Factory, and then Trade Factory 2.0 will be in Dallas, and I think Dallas is the favorite. The Dallas is the favorite so far since it's right in the middle of the country. It's very cheap to fly there, and there's lots to do. There's everything is open and stuff. So I'm really excited to get the stuff in Dallas going. It's going to save me a shit ton in taxes. I'm really excited about that. So I will have the Trade Factory in Dallas, and then I also have the one here in Albuquerque. Is that really you, Jack? Yeah, that's really me, dude. That's not how I look right now, but that's really me. Yeah. Yeah, I was on gear on the I was on gear at the time though. So this Disney dude, we called Disney at 166. Come on, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off the YouTubes over here. I appreciate you coming and hanging out, talking. I always dude. I nerd out on this shit, man. What's a good any day, bro? Any day you want to come. The office is kind of a mess right now because we're still putting it together. But you're welcome anytime. Just let me know. It's 400 Gold Avenue Southwest, Albuquerque. You could come and hang out and stuff, dude. I have my friends that are also in here in the office with me. So like we have a barber, we have a tattoo person, and we just all chill, bro. We have a right now our pool table is getting refelted, so the pool tables it'll probably be here like in 2 weeks, I think, and so this dip and rip is freaking powerful on Disney, bro. This is a really nice play. Yeah, so the trade factory stuff, guys. The way it's gonna work is it, like right now you could definitely come. I'm open inviting you, but once it's up and running and everything, and it's an actual like spot like where it's trading, and we have the trading stations and stuff. If you are not a member, it'll be like a $20 per day like drop in. You could do like a weekly type thing or whatever. Um, if you're a member, you could come and just trade with me whenever you want. Like I don't care. Awesome, Alberto. I've done that too. I've never traveled more than during this year for COVID. I went and I had a member in Texas that was actually having trouble, and I went out there and stayed with him for like 3 days, and I just traded side by side with him. Um, and then I went to California and traded with a few of my members. The mentorship program. So send me a DM, dude, and then we'll go over it together. So we're not bugging everyone here on the trading room, all right? All right, so gonna go get some breakfast, go to the gym, guys. I'm running late already. Um, so for you guys that are not members, there's a link at the top, or there's a link somewhere right here that's pinned for the lifetime membership. If you wanna join, it's only $2.99, dude, which is like, bro, like that doesn't even keep the lights on around here, bro. You should see our freaking AC bill. So if you want to join, it's $2.99 for a lifetime. The link is in here in the YouTubes. Bro, you could probably make that back in your first trade. Here and my first call out for you. We do the Sunday Stockcast on Sundays. I'm really excited about this Stockcast. I'm gonna restructure the segments a little bit for this Sunday, and we'll do that. For you new guys that are in the chat, we do. I want to make sure I get you guys. We do Saturday members only webinar. So come hang out tomorrow. Bring your charts, annotate your charts, and bring your questions and stuff for stuff that you had trouble with during the week. And we have members only webinar on Saturdays. So that's at 12 market time, 10 a.m. My time, but 12 noon, I should say. So noon market time on Saturdays. If you're a brand new member, come hang out with us. I put the Zoom link in the chat, and bring your stuff, and then I get to interact with you a little bit more one-on-one instead of me just kind of preaching to you and streaming like this. We all turn on our cameras and are able to interact with each other and everything on the Zoom. So The membership, we have Sunday Stockcasts on Sunday 8 p.m. Eastern, and then we have members only study session tomorrow, guys. So we'll see you guys there. And then I'm gonna finish out my trading day here. I got Tesla still on as well. I made a little bit of money on Disney. I think I'm up like let's see here, up 3,200 on Disney here today, and that was like the only trade I put on that was brand new today. So. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys on Sunday for the Stockcast. See you guys.